Good Monday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you here on the Brooks Report Live for our Monday morning here in Southeast Texas. Hopefully, you enjoyed a nice weekend, a nice Mother's Day weekend. Sometimes Mother's Day a little bittersweet for those of us that have lost their moms over the years, but hopefully you enjoyed a nice Mother's Day and were able to spend it. I know a lot of people had that opportunity. I playing music live, and I'll tell you what, if you were one of the ones that joined us last week at any point in time here on the Brooks Report Live, which by the way, now we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube and Twitter all together. I don't think any major media is covering as much ground as we are this morning on the Brooks Report Live. But if you were joining us and you heard us talking about it, I happened to mention that we were going to be out at the Natchez River Wheelhouse restaurant for our Cajun Express radio show, and it was a huge turnout. A line at the front gate to get in to dine at the Wheelhouse, which is warranted on any day, let alone Mother's Day, because the food is so good there at the Wheelhouse, and the atmosphere. If you get a chance to visit our local eateries, make sure you put the Natchez River Wheelhouse and the Pompano Club down in Mid and South Jefferson County. They're absolutely some of the best places to enjoy your meal. And we did that over the course of the weekend. We've got more of the same for our Monday to start off the week here in Southeast Texas. Some folks are going to say, well, that it might be a little bittersweet because we need the rain. We're almost 10 inches shy of where we're supposed to be for this time of year as far as the morning's concerned. Let me sort of clue you in on the cool sunrise. And wouldn't you know it, I happened to time it out to where that cloud is right in front of the sun. We had a sort of a cool sunrise and still do. And before the morning's up and before our little morning visit is concerned, we'll see that cloud work its way out. In fact, what I'll do now is I'm not the most tech savvy when it comes to Facebook and all that, but I'll try to keep it up as much as I can. Here is our current condition in Lumberton, where we're starting the morning off at 77 degrees. That's where we're starting. Our normal high for this time of the year, 84. We beat that easily yesterday, and we'll certainly do that with even finer fashion today, as we're going to get up to right around 90. I've got 92 pinned in for my forecast. Again, due in part to most of the jet stream, most of the steering mechanisms that direct weather in and or out of our area of Southeast Texas, staying well to the north of us. Let's take a look at the national chart. And again, you can see we're plagued by most of the activity, trough of low pressure, bringing, well, for not only the Dakotas, but for a lot of the Great Lakes, the opportunity for rain. And this late go of it still in the Pacific Northwest, all the way down to Utah and Wyoming. I mean, we're talking about some very frigid weather, sort of a mixed bag of precipitation. But a lot of that will stay north. As you can see, we'll jockey the map just a little bit for tomorrow. We've got at least a chance, a very slim chance, though, for activity going on in central and west Texas, north into the Panhandle. And then on our Wednesday, really still seeing all of it directed well north of us, the Dakotas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, a lot of those areas seeing it. Okay, I've was able to hold off a little bit on that cloud passing through. Now we got the sun coming up here as we have our camera at the beautiful MCM Elegante, where we've got our studio set up, a wonderful partnership that we have struck up with the Elegante. And they gave us this really nice studio at the top floor. It gives us a great outlook on weather coming in and or going out and or during the course of the period of time in between as well, where we're able to really monitor the weather in fine fashion. Again, let's take a look at temperatures across the area. 74 up in Jasper, Newton 74 as well, 74 up at at the Lakes region, 76 at Toledo Bend. We're at 74 in Buna. Port Arthur, 78 this morning, 79 down in Cameron and at Crystal Beach for the morning hours. Forecast, well, let's see. Let's show you what things look like for yesterday. We got up to 87. Started off the morning at 74. And not that very far back where we saw our record low. All right. Let's see. Now, actually, that one is not correct. I will need to correct that one for us. So, again, if you're watching us here on the Brooks Report Live, join us on the comments section where we invite you to let us know not only where you're watching from, but let us know, maybe what how the conditions are currently in and around Southeast Texas for now. And if you perhaps might have a weather question that you would like answered, I would do my best to answer it in this little short window of opportunity that we have. But if it's just an opportunity to say good morning to somebody, you can do that as well by joining us again over in the comment section. Again, currently our almanac page, this is what it looked like yesterday. 88 was where we topped out. And I knew it was not that far back. 92 in 2018. That was our record high. But you know what? We're going to be getting close to 92, if not hitting 92 today. Sabine Pass recording one high tide and one low tide. The lows already occurred at 4:21 this morning. High will occur at lunchtime, 12:33. Forecast for today, partly cloudy skies, 92 the high. Southeast winds at about 10 miles per hour. Just a few clouds remaining for the overnight period with our low at 76. Our extended forecast, it is a dry go of it for the week. Little chance of rain. And you know what? That's really a stretch. I mean, we're talking about 6 days out. Saturday evening could have the potential for about a 40% coverage rain. And at this point, anybody says, I'll take it. As most of their areas are shy of what we're supposed to have. But again, a partly cloudy sky dominates the area through Wednesday, highs in the lower 90s. But look, we get up to 95 on Thursday with plenty of sunshine going on. All right. Let's say good morning to a few people who are up with us. Let's see. Really not Brooks Food Ranker Challenges watching on YouTube. Well, we'll take it. And make sure you spread the word about the Brooks Report Live. Here's Rhonda Champagne. She's a regular. Good morning to you, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully your weekend was good, Rhonda, and thanks for joining us this morning. And Angel Purcell, also another one of those faithful Brooks Report Live watchers. Good Monday morning, everyone. Have a great day and be safe out there. Another pair of extremely fine people, the Hollingsworth family. Good morning from Lumberton. Beautiful sunrise shot, and it is. It's really cool. And I guess if you were watching earlier, Miss Hollingsworth, we had this cloud just streaming right in front of it. It looked like one of the barges going down the Intercoastal Canal or something. Lynn Fusell, good morning from Kirbyville. Sunny, but she does see some clouds along the horizon. 74 degrees there in Kirbyville. Humidity 94%, which that's what we can certainly all feel. Barometric pressure holding at 2981. Everyone have a good day today, and very, very much so. Stay safe. Well, the folks over at Monument Roofing Systems, be it good or bad, I'm sure it's good for the company. The workers are saying, man, I wish it wouldn't be quite as warm this time of the year. But again, laying roof down, you're going to have an A-OK day of it today. Thanks, Cole, for the kind words. Good morning. Thanks for the weather updates. Cole, and I'm saying this, and this might be your first time with us, at least commenting on it. But I say it with all sincerity, it's an honor for me to be able to talk to you about weather, and for people to entrust what we say and what we believe, how things are going to be happening. So Cole, again, those kind words, keep it up, man. They go incredibly far, especially on guys like me. Thanks, Cole. David Coudrain says good morning as well, and Carl LeBlanc, good morning from the wonderful area, Bridge City, USA. And when we were kids, and I'm saying kids, elementary and junior high school, we had a boat, and man, I can always remember the probably once, maybe twice a month outings that Dad would we'd all load up with a couple of families, and Dad had a boat, and we'd drive on over to Bailey's boat launch there at Cow Bayou. And let me tell you what, that was the highlight of growing up, being right there on Cow Bayou in Bridge City, USA. Again, I'm meteorologist Dana Melancon here with you on the Brooks Report Live. We get together on Monday through Friday, at least try to get it around the 7 o'clock hour, just to chat about weather. And if you're able to, safely, obviously, join us on the comment section as people sort of chime in, let us know where you're watching from and how the weather is unfolding in your area. I want to say Gordon Boudreau always joins us too whenever he can from Silsbee. Thanks so much, Gordon. And just as Gordon did, let us know where you're watching from. It helps us sort of track where we're doing the good and where we need to focus some of our efforts on too at the Brooks Report Live. But we're all about Southeast Texas everywhere. So if you're hunting for good, up to the minute, good coverage as far as news, weather, sports, traffic updates, the Brooks Report Live is your go-to media source. This is what it looks like on Facebook. Make sure you become a fan of the Brooks Report Live and share this broadcast with all of your friends on Facebook. Not only share the broadcast, but set that notification bell to all. And when you do that, it'll certainly allow you not to miss any one of the updates that we have. Not only the weather updates as far as Southeast Texas is concerned, but any one of the like traffic updates that Adam and the gang puts together. News. Here we go, where we're talking about the crawfish boiling champions at the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash that was held. Here's a traffic update that Adam and the gang covered. And again, these are extremely important, especially if you're making your living out on the highways and byways. This is the way our bread and butter is concerned. And obviously, it'll save you time. But more importantly than that, it could save lives as well by diverting traffic and keeping those traffic snarls down to a minimum. So, again, in a nutshell, make sure you bookmark the Brooks Report Live and share it to all of your friends here on Facebook. Here's Diana Greenbank. Hadn't heard from her for a while, but she says, good morning. Thanks for the updates. Thank you for the extremely kind words. And she is watching from Lumberton, by the way. Thanks, Diana. Cody Henley from Warren, Texas. Like hearing from some of these smaller outer bands where we cover here in Southeast Texas, and Warren, Texas, one of the ones. Going through Warren all the time when we go up to the Picket House restaurant, and Warren has a cool, well, and I don't know that I should say, but there's an abandoned schoolhouse there, and it's really, it's like a bank. I mean, it's beautiful marble, big snow, but it's abandoned. Obviously, it's one of the ones but I saw it in a photo opportunity. Somebody that wanted to take photos of cool areas in and around Southeast Texas. That one is the first one that comes up to me. Ella Russell, Kirbyville, sun is shining. You bet it is. And again, the folks over at Monument Room said the traffic updates are a huge help for all of us. And you're right. So thanks a lot for letting us know exactly how much that means to you. Here's again one more shot of that great sunrise here in Southeast Texas. I did want to remind everyone too, not only when we're done here on the Brooks Report Live, join me on Southeast Texas Express. It's a radio station that I've started a couple of years ago, and not only playing music from all of the artists, writers, producers, entertainers here in Southeast Texas, but all of the music that influenced them and some of the artists that they have influenced over the years. So we play a little bit of everything from country to rock to R&B to blues to Cajun, obviously, and swamp pop, which is born right here in Southeast Texas. So we play it all on Southeast Texas Express. There's your phone number if you'd like to text a request, and I'll certainly do my best to get it on the show for you, because I am in the studio putting that show together. But if you download the app, on your phone, go to Google Play or the App Store, or depending on if you have an Android or an iPhone, go to wherever you get all your apps and do a search for Southeast Texas Express. And you'll see a little railroad engine, sort of like this one that you see here. Download it. It's a free download. And when you do that, you can just hit the play button. You can hear the radio station right there from your phone. But you also see a button on the front page that says watch now. And you know, well, what do you want to watch on a radio station? This is also a avenue into our Roku television channel. If you're familiar with what Roku is, it's a type of television now that a lot of people are going to that stream their broadcast. Roku has now access to Southeast Texas Express. You do a search on Southeast Texas Express from your Roku television, you download the app, and when you do, you're going to be covered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for weather here in Southeast Texas. I've just always thought, and I guess it stems from me being a weatherman for so many years, that I've always thought that weather was extremely important here along the Gulf Coast. And so I've decided, I sort of think that a lot of the area media outlets are not focused on being local and not focused on tying themselves to the community, whereas I think that's important. And so that's what I've done. I've started a Roku television channel that focuses all on Southeast Texas weather, and it's streaming. It's up and running. So you can hit that watch now button on your app, and you'll see the current conditions. You'll see the almanac page, what things were like the day before. You'll see the forecast for today and our 7-day forecast, along with a good look at a wonderful and a powerful Doppler radar when there is rain in the area. So check that out, southeasttexasexpress.com and Southeast Texas Express on your, again, smart device. Thanks so much for joining me this Monday morning here on the Brooks Report Live. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of your Monday. Stay safe, everyone, and good Lord willing, we'll join you back first thing tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7 o'clock right here on the Brooks Report Live. Thanks so much for letting me join you this early Monday morning.